What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Char, and today I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on how I use cream products. More specifically, a cream bronzer, a cream blush, and a cream highlighter. I love using cream products. I think they look beautiful on the skin, especially mature skin. I'm 48 and sometimes powder just looks a little too heavy on my skin. Cream products can blend a little easier on the skin as well, especially if you have a base that doesn't dry down fully. For example, if you have a tinted sunscreen or a CC cream that stays a little tacky and you try to go in with a powder bronzer or a powder blush, that's where you're gonna get that patchiness and unevenness if you try to go in on a tacky base or a foundation. There are some misconceptions about cream products that I myself even have these misconceptions. I thought that if you put cream products on your skin that they just stayed creamy and slid around without drying down, but they do dry down. I'm going to show you my preferred method on how I apply these cream products and give you some tips and tricks on some of these products as well. Also, if you do have oily skin or you're one of those people that prefer to set your makeup with powder, I can also show you some tips and tricks on how I powder over these products as well without your skin looking cakey. So yeah, with that, let's get going. Just like my other videos, I will have links in the description box below in case you want to check out any of these products that I talk about today. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna put my hair back, and I am testing out a dry shampoo after this, and so I'll let you know how that goes. This is 4 days of no hair washing, so I know, disgusting, but I'm really gonna put that dry shampoo to the test. I usually go in with a base product of some type to get rid of the redness, either a foundation or CC cream, or usually it's just a tinted sunscreen. Then I go in with my bronzer to just kind of liven things up again. And I like the nudestix in the Nudies collection, and this is the shade Bondi Bay. And I'm gonna show you a couple different ways that I use this, and then my preferred way to use it. One of the ways, you can definitely blend it in with your fingers. You can either draw it on and then blend it in with your fingers. If I'm gonna use my fingers, I typically like to warm the product up, put my finger in it and just kind of warm it up on my finger, and then just tap it around where I want it and then blend it in with my fingers that way. Sorry, I'm looking at my mirror over here. And so that's one way you can do it. And I will sometimes use my fingers like that, or you can go in with a sponge, and a damp beauty sponge, and then just pick up the product that way and then just sort of stamp it across your face where you would normally put bronzer. And so that's another way. I would say if you're first starting out, I would start with your fingers or a beauty sponge and just kind of add product as you go, because it is buildable. Now, another way you can apply bronzer is you can apply it with a brush. And I like to go in with like this foundation brush. This is from Real Techniques. And you can go straight into the product and then apply it to your face. But I'm gonna show you how I prefer to use it. And that is to just draw it on where I want bronzer and then blend it out. So let me just show you. So I will just go in like right at my cheekbone and then around my temple and my hairline, like so. And then under my chin, my double chin, around like that. Okay, so I know this seems really like scary at first, but I am just gonna then start blending it out. That's actually my favorite way to blend it out. It blends so easily because these are so creamy and it just gives a little bit of warmth around the face. The thing you can do with these as well is you can go over the eyes and into the temple like this. So then it's just sort of this like bronzy look that goes all over the face, and it just sort of blends out seamlessly. I love using this to make my lips look fuller. Now, if there are so many different cream products on the market, if you do use a cream bronzer to do this trick, just make sure it's not too warm or too orangey. Otherwise, you're gonna look like you were drinking orange Kool-Aid. Okay, so I just go under the lip just a little bit and over the top of my lip just a little bit, and then in this spot right here. And then I blend out. Okay, then what I like to do is line my lips and put a lipstick on, so I will be right back. Now on to cream blush. I am gonna go for like a corally bronzy look today, so I'm gonna use my two Glossier cloud paints. This one's a little too pink and this one's like a peachy color, so I'm just gonna mix the two together. I take just a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna just add a little bit of this one. And then I like to take a fluffy brush like this one, and I just like to go into the product like this and mix it around and push it into the brush. And then I like to just stipple it on like this. And I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It just gives like a really pretty pinky corally look. And I really like working with these. They're so pretty on the skin. I don't know if that's coming through. Oh, that's like a lot right there. Okay, I will go back and fix that. Okay, and then I just stipple it on like so. And you can even put it over the eyelids to kind of match the color of the rest of your face. Now don't get scared. I know it looks a little clown-like right now. Then I take my brush or my sponge, if I go in a little heavy-handed like I just did, and I will go over it like this. Or you can even go over it with like your bronzer brush to sort of like smooth it out. I can also use a sponge if you want to go on the back of your hand and add it in that way. I already have like too much on there, so yeah, that is super easy. And I don't know if you can tell, but the color just looks like it's coming through your skin. It's so pretty. I just love these cloud paints. This one's really pretty too, the NARS liquid blush. Yeah, or if you were gonna use one in a pan, you could even take like a damp beauty sponge and go into it and then pat it on like so. Yeah, so that's how you do blush. Multi-use products like a cream blush or a cream bronzer, you can use in other areas on your face, not just for the typical blush bronzer areas. You can use them over your eyes or your lips. So I just got a little bit more of those two cloud paints just to show you how, see that color right there? I don't know if that's picking up. It's more of like a coral color. If you mix them together, it's really pretty. And then you can also just go over your lips. Now we are on to cream highlighter. And this highlighter that I have, again, is the nudestix. Nope, this is not a highlighter. Here's the highlighter. This is the bronzer. Okay. Oh, I love this highlighter. I actually tend to go a little crazy with this highlighter. It is just so beautiful. It is a stick form as well, and it comes in like a golden color. My preferred way of applying this cream highlighter is with my fingertip. And I will just warm up the product on my ring finger and then just tap it into like high on my cheekbone. And then I just kind of go above my brows. Please excuse my brows. I have got to go see my gal Teri and get my brows done. They're so out of hand. And I will link below too the best place to get your brows done if you're in the Portland area. Yeah, so then I just warm it up with my finger and then I just tap it in like this. And I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, it's kind of coming through. But it's really subtle, and it again looks as if it's coming through the skin and not just sitting on top of the skin. And then top of my Cupid's bow, like this and my nose. So that is it, you guys. This is actually my go-to look every day. I will put on some tinted sunscreen, these cream products, and I'm out the door. And it's kind of like a good no makeup look. And the blush and the bronzer, I'm telling you, it just looks like it's coming through the skin. It's so pretty. Then if I want a little bit more staying power, I will go in with my Algenist, what is this, hydrating setting mist, and just go over it to set it in place. I'm not gonna do that right now because I wanna show you how you can also powder this down if you are oily or you just prefer to powder over your makeup. And I'm just gonna go in, you can use any translucent powder. I like this Hourglass one just because it's hydrating as well. And I like to take a big fluffy brush, dip it in the product, and then just tap out the extra. And then just press it into the skin. Don't like rub it all around and disturb the product, but just press it into the skin. Then what I like to do is I like to go in with a setting spray after I've powdered, like that. And then before it fully dries, I like to take the side of my beauty blender and then just press that setting mist into the powder, and then it'll get rid of that powdery cakey look. Oh yeah, there was one more thing. I wanted to try this Wet n Wild. I just picked it up. It's a little on the like shiny side, so I didn't really want to use it as a blush. But I did want to try it as a lipstick. Maybe just in the center of my lip. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a nice peachy color. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Okay. That is it for this tutorial, you guys. I hope you found it helpful. I know working with cream products can seem a little intimidating at first. And hopefully this will help you maybe want to incorporate some cream products into your makeup routine. But I would like to do more tutorials. I would love to do one on how to conceal mature under eyes, how I set it with powder, what my favorite concealers are. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments below. And also, let me back up. If there are cream products that you enjoy using, I would love to know about those as well. So let me know in the comments. And yeah, with that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time, and we'll see you in my next video. Take care.